Welcome back, hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to the Hunter called Wild, where we're into our second episode for our first weekend back in Hirschfelden, and admittedly, the first episode did not go the smoothest, but we at least kind of salvaged it more at the very end there with the 3 road deer we got. Oh, I haven't even noticed before, they actually have the bug zapper literally do little sparks. Or little arcs there. But yeah, so what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to change the time of day to 8 in the morning, because the mornings do seem to be the best time to actually go about trying to find the animals for, like, activity-wise. And then we're just going to do some roaming and see what the best... you know what? Let's go for 6 in the morning. I think that should be early enough that maybe stuff will be out and about. But yeah, we're just going to do free roaming, see what we come across, stuff like that. We do have a story mission we can try tackling. I don't know how well it'll go, since it's to go for a... let's bring that up. Yeah, one fox down with a 60-pound bow. So we've got... I'm pretty sure we have that in inventory. I'll just do a double check. Yeah, it should count. It is a 60-pound bow. And unfortunately, the wind's not super in our favor to start with, but we'll just go for a little bit of a stroll and see what we do here come across. I'm actually not sure what the Stenberg is for its draw weight. Oh, 50 kilograms. 50 kilograms? Wait, 60? I thought that's supposed to be in pound, because that should... There's a big difference between pound and kilogram. Yeah, it seems like they've got the numbers. No. You know what? It's not exactly the animals I was looking for. Let me see. Do I still have the... Okay, the scent collar has worn off, so I'm just going to pop that back on there. But I guess we can try roaming for the bison is something to go for. That'll also give me a chance to see, like, what weapon class they do count towards, too. Are they an 8 or a 9? If they're a 9, only the bow will work, but if they're an 8, I could even use the Maraudy we've got for them. Yeah, says they're going that direction, but... Oh, they were closer than I thought. Okay, yeah, they do count as a 9. I just saw in the top right corner when we have the little info screen up for. Okay, well, we're going south anyway, so... Although we won't go for them, my guess is maybe it was the scent giving us away. Because that... Yeah, that was basically right downwind of us. So, you know, we'll just cut hard to the west and see about trying to find the trail and get on that. But yeah, since they're a 9, that means I will have to use the bow and arrow we've got for them. Nope. Yeah, I'm just going to have to ignore those for now. And I could try, but I think it'll just be better off to save our time and wait till the situation's a little more advantageous. Because at least once we do hit this fork, going back up towards the northeast should mean the wind will never be a problem for the rest of the episode. I say that, but as we saw on Leighton Lake, the wind can almost like do circles on you. But we might even get a second chance at those bison too, because as we do follow this around, it basically will kind of loop back around. So we might be able to try going for them when they're upwind of us. But for now, just to the road or trail or whatever you want to call this, and see what we hear or see. No, I guess those are supposed to be leaves. I thought they were almost footprints for a moment there, just like that pair. Yeah, I don't think the tracks are going to be anything too important to go investigating. And I'm not seeing anything right now. So we'll probably have to just play the listening out game again. Okay, now that we could actually try working on. Because that sounds like they're about 150 meters out, so I think if I can get up to the top of this little hill here, we might be able to see down the other side to them. I don't know if it'll just be her on her own, or she might have a partner or two. I think the bison are more mixed herd for a species. You'll find both males and females in their groupings. The only thing we've got to do is just get basically within range, then we're good. And yeah, that's got the strongest it can go, which is 7, 8, and 9. You're just one short than Maradi, but that's okay. You're still basically a jack of all trades otherwise. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you're a very easy there. You're a minor. Now, the bison actually don't have that. I think it's their sense of smell is probably their greatest thing. So as long as you're not downwind of them. Okay, we've got 2. Looks like there are 2. I'm actually not even sure if bull bison? Maybe that. Would they be classified as bull or something else? I'm not sure, but I think as long as you're like better than they are for like their windage, you can get in pretty close towards them. The only issue I have is trying to figure out what... Are there any tree trunks or branches or things in the way of some of the vital shots? Because like they also do have some of the largest lungs I think you can actually find on an animal. Which means it's pretty easy with a weapon class 9 to take them down. But it is just making sure that the shot is going to be clean and nothing's going to obstruct it. Yeah, he's already losing health a fair bit, so he should go down from that. Okay, I heard a warning call from Juan, but I don't see him, so I'm not going to move anymore. Oh, maybe those arrows meant to lower the bow because your stability ran out. As I admit, that's one thing with the drawn weapons, is you don't actually have like a bar to know what your best focus amount is. But if I hold it up long enough, I think those arrows will pop up. That kind of tells you you've hit your full, like, steady time. Because, yeah, I'm surprised at how long we're able to hold this at its full draw. No, I don't know what those arrows meant then. No, I just noticed our heart rate is super spiked too, probably because of the strain. Yeah, I can't pick out which one was... Oh, no, you know what? That's probably him back there. That's not letting me view him because of this one in front. Oh, no, there you are. I'll try sneaking over here. We're not making a lot of noise, and we are staying pretty low. Let me get the binoculars out and see. Because I'm pretty sure the one that we did hit has gone down from the injuries. Just that guy, now he's got his rear to me, so I can't really do too much. But I gotta mind the wind. if I keep going to the right, that's going to keep pushing the wind more that they might pick my scent up. And until he turns back around... Like, she's got a bit of an interesting coat color, but I don't... Yeah, you're alarmed because you're probably picking me up by scent. Oh. I'd love to get you, but I don't know if I can get him to turn for me. Like, I could easily pop that row, which my guess is probably going to be a gold for its, score. Oh, okay, you're turning a bit. Nah, you're going further away. You know what? I'm going to... shoot, okay, no, the wind is starting to really go on me, so you know what? Yeah, I'll take the row, and then we'll take that bison, and then we'll move on. My fear was, because the wind has started to blow... God, it's basically like gone a complete opposite direction of when it started, but... It was only a matter of time as more bison would start picking me up, and then I feel like just as I was about to get ready for a shot, they would have fled off, and I would have lost my chance, just taking too long. At least this way... We should have... Yep, the row went down immediately from the shot. And I think all we've got to do is just find that start of the bison's trail, and then we can grab that as well. But since the other one we picked up was a trivial row and was only a 1 score, I'm guessing this is a gold. No, you're a silver too. But you at least have better antlering to you than the other one did, although I think we caught him mid-chew with the jaws not really lined up as well there. That's not too bad of a harvest. Take you. And there's our bison that did go down. Now, I was mentioning how big of a lung, or like the lung size on these guys, and I mean, with their body size, it makes sense they need big lungs, but yeah, look at those. The largest organ, I think, of this animal. So, probably easiest to take down, but you need that level 9 or rank 9 weapon to ethically take them down. But if you can get that, it's pretty easy hunting a lot of bison too, and because they herd up, if you can either get a... Again, bow is probably the easiest way to get out a lot of them. The only reason I didn't keep working for that second bull was the wind screwed us. But we'll start walking back for the trail and keep our ears open for anything else. But already off to a much better start than last episode. That's, I think, the thing I've got to do as well for like the start of every weekend or every episode is try to set the day back to the morning, because I think that's when most species are active, either waking up from their resting zones, feeding, drinking. I think midday, maybe that's when a lot of animals might find spots to like bunker down and hide and sleep. But it just seems like compared to the mornings, both Leighton Lake and Hirschfelden are more active for us. That, and it is pretty nice to see the sun coming through all the trees in the early morning light. But yeah, let's get back onto that road. Oh, it's another mating call, but that's pretty far off. I want to keep into Spree. You know what? The trail might take us down that way, so we won't go directly towards it. But if things kind of work out for us, we will enjoy that. Little perk of our progress. Again, as long as the wind just kind of picks a steady direction, I can work from it. We'll see what this need zone is. It might be a bison spot, could be something else. We'll just keep listening for anything that we do here. Oh, actually it was a roe deer spot. Oh, it looks like there were maybe a couple or so members of that little herd. More bison tracks. Yeah, see, they're starting to point to the east, and the wind is now deciding it wants to go northeast. Now that, I think we will actually work off of. It's directly west, so wind shouldn't be a problem. There is some distance out to reach them, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I guess, cold or something coming on, just a little stuffy, so I apologize for, like, if I am taking a little more inhales or that. I'm hoping the noise reduction I do to the audio tracks will help mitigate that for you guys. But not much I can really do right now to offset that. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're going to go slow. They might have heard me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't want to go in too quick because the wind is staying stable where it is. God, yeah, listen to all the bison. We're probably going to be getting a heaping helping of them. I mean, that might be one of the reasons why the bison were so easily, well, I shouldn't say easily, but like, so quickly hunted towards their extinction when you consider, like, the plains and such. Since they only really have, I think the sense of smell is like the strongest sense, it can be pretty easy getting in close for vital shots to take them down. They're impressive animals, but when you think about like how it is to hunt them, they're pretty easy to go for. I'm going to get into position and then try to spot and see if I can find the two bulls that are in this group. I know that one. There's one right there. Okay, they're both. It's not going to be too easy to line up a broadside, but I think if I can crawl into the bushes directly. Actually, you know what? A little bit to our left and directly forward. We should be well hidden so I can get the first shot in. Wait and let everybody do what they will, but don't move a muscle. And I might be able to get the other one here too. And that's not even all that far off of a call either. Although, I think it's just on the other side of that hill. We'll have to see how we play this out. But yeah, if you really want to grind money, get yourself a rank 9 rifle, and just, I guess, go to this corner of the map, and the bison will be easy picking for you. Okay, that should be him going down from that. I don't know if he's charging. Oh, apparently he went down from that. We could get him just like that. Not going to move anymore. Just want to try to stay still. Ow. But I think, yeah, she's going down from that too. I don't... Okay, it says she is aggressive, so I think she's coming in as well. I think heart shot on her. Okay, I think that's the full herd basically taken out here. Almost letting them go aggressive first might be the better place. That way you can keep them all in the area for your subsequent shots, but... look at how the wind's changed. I didn't even realize till after this. Almost did a complete circle to point in the direction that these bison were. Again, I feel like there's some programming it is meant to go the direction the animals do, just to make it harder for you. Oh, I didn't even realize, though, the females could give you, like, scores other than, like, nothing. Okay, that's interesting to know. Yeah, we'll collect everybody here. And we've got more bison about we can go for. Ooh, heart and everything else. You know what? I might actually save that harvest, because that is that's a gold one. And what about you here? Yeah, you're just a silver. Yeah, but nice looking animal still nonetheless. But yeah, we'll take that. Okay, now I don't know if though... Nope, okay, apparently there was a red fox over there, but... Yeah, sound of us moving, or maybe even saw us in the bush, and that freaked her out. I was hoping more so to try to pick up where we had heard that other bull calling from this direction. So, I'm going to stay low, but I'm going to speed us up a little bit here. The wind is still being a bugger. Oh, and there is a little something out there I can go towards too. So you know what? We're actually going to follow the wind a little bit and see if maybe we can keep ourselves downwind. I don't know if the bison I heard was... Oh. Okay, you're fleeing, so... That makes me think they did go this direction. So you know what? I'm going to stand up. I'll take the bow, just more for self-defense if the animals do come after us, because we saw they can go aggressive. Hit this up, and then work our way back. Okay, that sounded like over there, so we might be clear. But it's not an actual stand or anything. It's one of these weird little info markers just literally left in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I wish the wind was less finicky and like was more gradual for how it would shift. It does feel like it's almost like a snap of your fingers and it's all of a sudden. Not what I was expecting to come across, but you know what? I'm gonna try pulling it in. Now, it's also possible, because it is a boar, that means it has very good smell as well. So it might pick us up by wind and just completely run off, but we can see about putting the Maraude to its paces here. But yeah, just this little marker that... There we go. History Spreeburg. In the early 13th century, the Teutonic Order used Spreeburg to fortify their conquest in Prussia, and as a base for campaigns against the considered pagans. And that's it. That little lore blurb from this here. Okay, you know what? Just in case he is, like, basically right on us, let's see about trying to use the iron sights. See if I can get into a bit of cover and maybe still pull him towards us. Oh, come on, how is this not cover? Okay, we've been hearing him. But I don't see him yet. I don't know if he's at a need zone and he's just hollering from there, or we are bringing him a little bit closer. Oh! Actually, I'm surprised he might not be a bad one to try getting if he's uneasy. Okay, he is losing health steadily from that, so I think he will go down from it. It wasn't a heart shot like I was hoping, but it might have been able to clip a lung. But you know what? Everything's probably scared off in the area, so we might as well see where it registers we got a hit on him. With him coming right down the face, I was tempted to go for like a brain shot, but I don't know if that would be considered a vital. No, but it looks like it wasn't a vital hit after all. Oh, maybe. No, it wasn't. I thought just from the amount of blood, maybe it would have been considered as one, but we'll have to see. Still looked like he was... No, yeah, it was low, so it was still at least enough to be... Probably will take him down. He might just get a bit of distance this way first. No, maybe not. He's already down 25 to 50 for that. Okay, so it didn't get as far as I thought he would. So where... If it wasn't a vital hit, What did I hit on him that made him drop this quickly? It's like, even for a low bleed rate, that's not a lot of ground to have covered. No. Oh. Why can I not just get a call out from them before I seem to hear them running off? Like, there are fox in the area, it's just that I only find them by them being scared off. Oh, if I went a little more left, I would have gotten the heart, but I guess I took the liver or something? Oh well. Still at least another new species that we haven't hunted yet in the series, so that's good to get. And I guess we might as well work directly east because the wind's screwing us up again. God, like... Okay, so we left at, what was it, 6 in the morning? In 2 hours, the wind's changed at least like 90 degrees, I think twice now. I don't know if it has done a full 180 or not, but... It's hard position when the wind is that, like, quick to go about. Be nice there'd be more like an idea of like the prevailing winds, so it's like for all your hunts in the northern hemisphere, on general the maps have it so the wind is always blowing from west to east in some way. It could be northeast, southeast, but it's kind of blowing in that way. And then how the southern hemisphere have it the opposite, where it's blowing more east to west. And gives you more reasons to have more maps in the southern hemisphere going forward to change things up. There's a way to do it to get you with some more variety. But yeah, it just feels like it's way too weird to have the wind be able to go in a circle on you. Unless it's like a thunderstorm or rainstorm or some kind of system in place. When it's just like bright, steady sun like we've had. Feels weird. I'm not sure if it's like a gimmick they try to put in for hunting games, so that way it keeps the player always having to adjust in position a bit. And we've got a chance for more bison. Well, kind of. I think I've got to go south for a bit, then work towards them. Okay, let me just swap out... Almost need a second wheel to use. I'll use more of the scent eliminator because it seems like it's been pretty helpful for the bison. But I will change the first aid thing back on there just because I might be needing to use them. And it did say they were out a ways off. Ooh, not as far off as I thought. Oh, you're also the high... Okay, you're an easy, which, I mean, does mean easy to go for, but... That also means you might be a gold rank. The only thing I've got to do is try to mind our position for approach. Looks like they are... Okay, it looks like they are just coming over that hill. And it looks like he is the big chief or big scoring one so far of the herd. Oh, okay, that is an eat zone for him. No, shoot. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to stay low and crouch my way up to the right. Just to try to close some distance and see about possibly getting him. I don't know if they'll follow that up and keep coming down to this little bit of like a gully here. I'd say valley, but to be honest, I think a valley has to be much bigger than just this little dip in the hills. Okay, I'll slow down a bit more. Oh, I saw somebody coming out from behind him there. Yeah, there's some more back behind them, but I can't quite tell from here how they might score. Maybe I'll actually want to use the rifle to narrow our focus and get a better look at them. Yeah, this tree, I think, will be our shooting position. It should provide me the cover bonus. The wind is thankful. I mentioned it, so it's probably going to change while we're in the middle of this, but it's not against us here. Just looks like a lot of females. No other males in this herd. And he is being wary of us. I mean, probably good reason, given what we're trying to do. And just want to make sure, yep, that is the 600 grain. Yes, 71. I could try a long shot for once we hit 60 meters. Because with the size of the lungs to him, it's pretty decent sized target to go for. Oh, and he's even helping us out. I think he's actually coming down into this little area here more. But before I do try for him, I will use the rifle scope just to see if I can spot any others that maybe there's like a even better one just lurking in the back. Don't get too tunnel visioned on the one you can see without making sure there's not anything else hiding. I just don't think I'm going to have a nice bit of cover to really use to stay hidden. I can try this little tree here, but yes, looks like it's a pretty large herd, but it is all females, aside from him up front. So I'm pretty confident that he is the only one to go for. Yeah, that's a hit. But I don't think it was a vital hit. Yeah, no, it wasn't a vital. The wind must have done something to the shot. And they are all bound to him. Yeah, that's one of the things about archery hunting. As much as you can zero out to the 60 and such, probably better not to go for those long ones, because you don't know what the wind is going to do for how it's going to mess with those ones. Your rifle and such won't really have the impact, but I am kind of tempted just to stay here. Like, funnily enough, depending on how these cows follow him, he'll either be taking point, or they'll give me a good way of knowing how far back along the trail I might be for him. But yeah, going forward, I'm not going to use the furthest zero for the archery equipment. It's either 20 or 40, and that's it. Anything beyond is too unreliable. It does make me wonder where exactly the arrow hit. Like, the other thing I could see is maybe I hit the shoulder blade and the arrow didn't get through. But with how some of the shots have almost seemed like they can clear the entire animal, that one feels a little more unlikely, especially with this being the super strong arrowheads. Or, sorry, super strong grains. The grain is, I think, the weight of the arrow shaft itself. No. Just heard the little squeak of the row. Thought I heard some... maybe it's just like the phantom signal. Or like there's a audio cue to the left. Yeah, I think this might be our last focus to get for the weekend. See if... I was going to say, see if we can end things off strong, but I guess end things off with a nice harvest. Not exactly a clean one. That is one thing I will give to Wave the Hunter, is I like... If there are external factors that you're not really sure how they might take it, or like how they would impact your shots, you do have that little hit indication that when you steady and prepare and like get yourself for that shot, that indicator can help you more for it. But let me see, it says this is from 7 to 10, so they might come back, or... That male, or that bull might bring that herd back this way. So I shouldn't be too quick to keep following up. But I think having given them enough time that I did, if I just take it slow and careful... looks like it does slope down right to the water, so if they did go along here, it might be better to stay uphill here and watching down below. Because if he is taking point and all the females are basically leashed to him and his movements is like the leader, if he does do a loop and come back for the feed zone, he'll be the first one that I'll probably have to be worrying about contact with. But there is also the chance, too, that they won't come back to this zone. Okay, I think looks like the trail is all going that way. So I might as well follow along if I can. Yeah, as soon as I saw that the health percentage didn't drop, like, as, like, the little info in the top right was there, it basically made me know that we're going to be in for this, or, well, a longer hunt. It is still possible this will drop him with this shot, provided enough time. But with how big bison are and how tanky and tenacious they are for a species, if we let the arrow do it, it'll probably be going for a while. No, that's the wrong direction we're after. I think I have to try to get right back to finding the bloodstains if I can. This is a little trickier. Oh. Okay, that's female trot. Yeah, you know what? Maybe until I can find the male's tracks as he was running, I will stay upright. It's like there's all kinds of droppings, but nothing that looks like his blood, so maybe... Let me try looking over here. It's possible one of these might be him. It's like I can just follow all the female tracks and they should bring me towards like where his are. Yeah, maybe I'll have to do that instead. There's so many tracks all jumbled up here and I don't see anything that's like a bit of blood left. Okay, we'll follow the train of them that went in after him. See, just female, even though all of them were... Ooh. Bingo, that's gotta be him. Okay, so we'll stay nice and low, we'll get the bow ready. And yeah, we'll start with the 40 for distance. I don't know if he is working his way back up this way. But he should be the lead for them all, so... Oh yeah, you count as cover. This little sapling here does count as cover for us, so I'm completely hidden here. Okay, that's all of them. But where is the male? Oh, there he is. Shoot. I want to get him, but because of how they're all falling like they are... Probably have to go a ways up with them. Two reasons why I didn't want to take that archery shot. One is not... Distance wasn't really it, it's more so lead. How much lead would I have to have given because he was steadily going upwards? If I tried to aim for the lungs, it's probably likely I would have hit more towards like the hind end, maybe just the back flank or something. So I wouldn't have gotten the shot I wanted there. Two, I could have easily hit one of the other animals and just screwed that whole thing up. So I'm hoping maybe they aren't moving too quick. No, they're already ahead of me there. Kind of want to see maybe about thinning them out a little bit. Okay, yeah, she's going to go down from that. But I don't think that alerted any others, so I might actually be thinning this out from the back forward. That's going to keep them alert for a while, but maybe that'll also slow them down from how they are moving too. Let's see. I'll speed up a little bit. Slow down when we are going through bush and cover. And I think they are just trying to get back up to that need zone. Yeah, she's down there. That was a proper lung hit, which is what we want. feed zone is still a ways up, so they might have moved fast enough that I can keep my pace faster. Yeah, I think they have. I don't think they fled. So we'll pick you up and keep going for hopefully finding the rest of the herd and get that male down. Medium bleed rate, which makes me think double lung, at least one. Yeah, double lung. Take that. And I might get lucky if I just stay like this. A warning call will give us an idea of distance out. Okay, there's one. But I don't see any others with that one. So let me see if I can use this tree for some cover and take another look around. Because if you're not moving forward, it makes me think the others are stop too. Because once that male left the area, so did they. So my thinking is, he might be stopped to eat. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's not really facing a good direction right now, but being able to see him lets me know I can just wait for a better opportunity. And we can get into range while we wait too. Yeah, there's a tree here. I don't know if it'll register as like some cover beside it or not. Yes, he hasn't really lost any health, so that was a poor shot on him. I could try going for like up the backside, but I think I'll wait and just watch him for a bit and see what he does. If I go too far north, or like to my right, I think the wind's going to make that one wary and could spook the rest. Because yeah, you're calm, so you don't care. You're calm too. I just need you to turn. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I can work with that. See if I can get to this trunk and then take our shot. Yeah, sorry I'm talking so quiet. It's just I'm in the moment here with how we've been building this up. Okay. Oh, yeah. The wind's probably going to give us away to that one, so I've got to do this quick. Right here, stand up. Oh, bugger. further to the right. He's down. Yeah, he's going to drop in just a moment. Okay, you, I know, pick me up by smell there. But you don't seem to care as much as I thought. Maybe it's because of the scent eliminators helping us a lot. No, she's running. I don't know where the other ones up front were, though. I don't know if they've run. No, I think they're just moving off now that their lead is gone. Yeah, I wish I got him cleanly with the first shot, but you gotta be really skilled to know how your arrows are going to be affected by the wind. Let's see what he does rank as here. Oh, there's the arrow right there. Probably can't get it back, can I? No. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, how the... Okay, yeah, the wind took it way to the back there. Ironically, if I aimed for the head, I would have gotten it. Then this one... wasn't the cleanest. Actually, could have been more in the body, but you know what? I'll save that harvest too, because that is a gold. And I think what we'll do is fast travel to the outpost. Didn't exactly go that far this episode, but you know what? I think the results speak for themselves of what we gathered, or what we took down. And we will end this episode of The Hunter Called Wild here for today. Not too bad, and does go to show bison can be a pretty rewarding animal to go after. I'll actually just make sure to pick up some more ammo. We don't need tracer, we just want those. 1, 2... I think that should be enough for that. Yeah, so we got over 20 shots there. Over 20 in that. Yeah, we should be fine with all that. Okay, so we'll end today's episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of The Hunter Called the Wild. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, share in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.